Jake spent 0 hours learning new skills for 3 years straight. His income tripled.
Wow.
His colleague Sarah spent 500 hours on courses and certifications in that same period. Her income stayed flat. The difference was not effort, it was which branches they chose to grow. This is called the growing tree principle. Your earning capacity is a tree. Most people water every branch equally. They learn what is trendy. They collect certificates, diversify their skills portfolio. The tree looks bushy, but produces no fruit. Strategic people prune ruthlessly. They identify one branch that compounds. They cut everything else. They pour all growth energy into that single branch until it bears fruit. Then they add one more branch, not before. This is not about working harder on skills. This is about understanding that skill growth follows tree logic. A tree with 50 weak branches produces nothing. A tree with 3 strong branches produces abundance. Same energy input, different structure, different harvest. Year 3. Jake earns 180,000 pesos annually as a specialized email copywriter for e-commerce brands. He works for hours daily. Clients wait weeks for his availability. He turns down projects. Sarah earns 65,000 pesos annually as a general virtual assistant. She works 10 hours daily. She applies to 20 jobs weekly. Most ignore her. She competes with thousands, offering the same scattered skills. 3 years ago, they started identically. Both quit their 45,000 peso office jobs to freelance. Both had basic computer skills. Both were hungry. Both worked hard. How did their trees grow so differently? Year 0. Both Jake and Sarah enter freelancing with the same plan. Learn everything, be versatile, capture every opportunity. Sarah's approach feels smart. She takes a course on graphic design, then social media management, then video editing, then basic web development, then content writing, then customer service. 6 skills in 6 months. Her resume looks impressive. She applies everywhere. Jake does something that looks foolish. He picks one skill. Email copywriting. He ignores every other opportunity. Friends send him web design gigs. He says no. If company offers social media work, he declines. He only writes emails, nothing else. For 3 months, Jake earns almost nothing. Sarah lands small gigs across her 6 skills. She makes 15,000 pesos monthly. Jake makes 8,000. Sarah feels validated. Jake feels uncertain. But their trees are growing in opposite directions. Month 6. Sarah's busy. She has 12 clients. Graphic design for 1. Social media for 3. Writing for 4. Video editing for 2. Virtual assistants for 2. She juggles constantly. Each client pays 3,000 to 5,000 pesos monthly. She makes 48,000 pesos. Better than her old job. Jake has 3 clients. All need email copywriting. He writes welcome sequences, abandoned cart emails, product launch campaigns. Each client pays 15,000 to 20,000 pesos monthly. He makes 52,000 pesos, slightly more than Sarah. But something deeper is happening beneath the surface. Sarah's skills are spreading thin. Graphic design clients want faster turnarounds. She cannot deliver because she is editing videos. Her social media clients complain about generic content. She does not have time to study their niches deeply. She's watering 12 branches. All stay shallow. Jake's skill is deepening. He studies email psychology. He analyzes conversion data. He learns specific e-commerce flows, becomes exceptional at one thing. His branch is growing thick and strong. Year 1. Sarah still has scattered clients. She added SEO to her services. Now she has 7 skills, but she is not great at any. She is competent at 7 things. Her rate is still 3,000 to 5,000 pesos per client. When she raises prices, clients leave. There are 10,000 others offering the same 7 skills. Jake has specialized further. He now only writes emails for e-commerce supplement brands. He turned down emails for other industries. His branch is narrowing but strengthening. He understands supplement customers. He knows FDA compliance, studies health psychology, becomes the email guy for supplement brands. His rate is now 25,000 to 35,000 pesos per client. Clients do not leave when he raises prices. There are only 50 people in the country who understand supplement email copywriting this deeply. He is one of them. The branch is bearing fruit. Year 2. Sarah adds project management to her skills. Skills now. She is exhausted. She works 60 hours weekly. She makes 72,000 pesos monthly. Decent money, but she trades time for it. Every peso requires her active labor. If she stops, income stops. Jake works 30 hours weekly. He makes 140,000 pesos monthly. But here is what changed. His thick branch created new opportunities. A supplement brand hired him to train their team. That is 30,000 pesos for 2 days of work. Another brand paid him 50,000 pesos to audit their email system. He did not learn project management. He did not diversify. His one deep branch created multiple income streams from the same root. The tree principle reveals itself. Weak branches require constant attention and produce little. Strong branches produce fruit that creates seeds for new branches. Sarah keeps planting new seeds. Jake grew one seed into a fruit-bearing branch that now plants its own seeds. Year 3 brings the full divergence. Sarah is trapped. She cannot raise rates because her skills are common. She cannot specialize because she needs the volume of clients across all skills to survive. She built a tree with 20 weak branches. It looks impressive. It produces subsistence. His email copywriting branch is so strong that supplement brands find him. He stopped applying for work 18 months ago. Work applies to him. And because that branch is robust, he can finally grow a second branch. He starts a small course teaching email copywriting. The course earns 40,000 pesos monthly, passively. 2 strong branches now. Here's what actually happens with skill trees. Weak branches compete for the same nutrients. You spread growth energy across multiple skills. Not get deep enough to reach the underground water. They all stay surface level. Surface skills earn surface rates. Strong branches monopolize nutrients intentionally. You pour all growth energy into one skill. Its skill goes deep. Deep enough to reach the underground water that surface learners cannot access. Underground water is specialized knowledge. Specialized knowledge earns specialized rates. Most people fear specialization. They think versatility creates security. Wrong. Versatility creates competition. Compete with everyone who learned the same surface skills. There are thousands. Specialization creates monopoly. You compete with the few who went deep. There are dozens. When demand exists and supply is scarce, rates multiply. Check your own skill tree right now. How many branches are you trying to grow simultaneously? If the answer is more than 2, you are spreading thin. If you are learning social media and graphic design and writing and video editing and web development all at once, you are building Sarah's tree. People think diverse skills create options. They create mediocrity. You become adequate at many things. It's adequate earns adequate rates. The market pays premium for exceptional. Exceptional only comes from depth. Depth requires focus. The trap is learning what is trending. Everyone sees the same online course ads. Everyone learns the same hot skills. That creates a flood of surface-level practitioners. You join a crowded market where price is the only differentiator. Strategic skill building means identifying one branch that has demand, limited deep practitioners, and compounds over time. Then cutting everything else until that branch bears fruit. First, audit your current branches. List every skill you are actively developing. Be honest. If you spent time on it in the last 90 days, it counts. Count them. More than 3. You are scattered. Pick one. The one that meets 3 criteria. First, people pay for it now. Not theoretically. Actually. Second, you can tolerate doing it for 3 years straight. Third, it has depth layers you have not reached yet. Cut the rest completely. Stop taking courses in other areas. Stop accepting work in other skills. This will feel dangerous. Your income might dip for 60 to 90 days. That is the pruning period. The tree redirects energy from weak branches to the strong one. Next, 90 days. Spend 10 hours weekly deepening your chosen branch, not learning new branches, deepening the existing one. Read advanced material. Study practitioners earning 5 times your rate. Find the layers beneath the surface. Month 4. Start positioning as a specialist. Remove generalist language from your profiles. Say no to work outside your branch. Scary. Necessary. You cannot be known for everything. You can be known for one thing. Month 6. Rates should increase 20 to 30%. Not because you learned more skills, because you went deeper in one skill. Deep skills command higher rates. Month 12. You should have clients seeking you specifically for that one skill, not because you are the cheapest. Because you are the most knowledgeable in that narrow area. Year 2. Your strong branch creates adjacent opportunities. Consulting, training, products. The branch bears multiple fruits from one root. Be realistic. Month 1 of pruning feels like career suicide. Month 3, you see the first deepening. Month 6, you see rate increases. Year 1, you see positioning shift. Year 2, you see the monopoly advantage. Year 3, you see freedom. This is not a course-hopping game. It's a depth-building decade. Next, 90 days. Pick one branch. Cut everything else. Go so deep in that one skill that you reach the water nobody else can access. Start Monday. More frameworks ahead.